Are you ready? Let's roll the dice.
The three of you have been traveling hard and fast through the forest away from Deregulin, literally ever since everything went down, which was just a couple of days ago. Y'all have not really stopped for rest, you haven't really stopped for food, y'all are just intent on getting away because people from Deregulin are probably definitely chasing you. Like, you haven't seen anybody, but you know they're probably coming for you. Because there's no way you're getting away with what you did. You haven't really, like, spoken to each other just because you've been so busy, like, let's go, let's survive, let's get out of here. But also there's kind of a tension going on, like, everyone's kind of unsure where they're at after the last, encounter. But there is kind of a tacit agreement that you're all heading for the coast. Saoirse and Perry have the idea that you can hide out on the islands, and just kind of, like, regroup and refocus and get yourselves together. And Ixon thinks it's a good idea to hide on the islands because there is literally no law out there, so no one's going to be looking for you. So you pull up to the coastline. The docks are out there. The docks are not really in super good use. The coast of Skylark isn't the main source for nautical trade. That falls to one of the major islands off the coast, but there are some little boats and everything kind of around. There's some people around, and the first thing I want y'all to do is roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna use my new fancy metal dice.
Ooh, I got a 19, y'all.
Ixon sees God.
I got a crit fail, so that's fine.
Good looking out there, Perry. There is an ocean.
I got a 15.
15? Alright.
Perry is more comfortable not on water. Canon fact.
Perry is nervous being around this much water. I feel like she's a lot more comfortable under the trees.
Yep.
So being this nervous and only focused on the water, she doesn't really see anything out there. Saoirse, as you're looking around taking in the environment, you notice a sort of sketchy-looking character kind of awkwardly ducked behind some boxes.
Okay.
He seems to be following you guys, but, like, you're not super sure, but he's definitely, like, creeping in the background.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna, like, tug on Ixon's, shirt and just be like, hey, do you see that guy too?
Yeah, I see him.
Ixon, you do see Awkward Man as well. You're able to tell from this distance he's a half orc. He doesn't look sketchy. He looks like a fancy boy, but he's acting really creepy. But at the same time that you notice this weird half orc character, you also notice somebody down by the docks that you recognize, that you haven't seen in a while. He is a kind of tallish, older half elf with one leg.
No, Monty!
Monty!
He's minding his business. He's got a little boat. He has not seen y'all yet.
Oh,
Monty boy!
okay,
Taking this distraction to stealth roll. That goes as well as it could have.
So Ixon, like, you and Saoirse can, like, out of the corner of your eye, you see this, like, figure, like, do a running dive across the open street and, like, tuck and roll into some boxes. There's a very loud noise, and a couple of people are like,
Is there, like, that quintessential cat yell?
yep.
Good.
Most
Some of his legs are sticking out from behind the boxes.
oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
So there's a lot happening here, Ixon and Saoirse.
Yeah.
Perry, there's still an ocean.
So are we in the boat? Or are we on the docks?
You're on the docks.
Okay.
Monty has not seen y'all yet. He's minding his own business. And because you don't see what you're not expecting to see, and he definitely did not expect to see you, nerds.
Okay. Great. Then I'm going to, like, put my hands around, Ixon and... Not Ixon. Saoirse and Perry. I hugged myself real quick. No, I put my arms around Saoirse, like their shoulders, and I'm just kind of, like, trying to steer them towards the noise of the guy that was following us, but away from Monty. I want to roll something.
I would love it if you would roll something.
I'm just gonna roll, I'm not good at stealth, and I'm not trying to be sneaky. Like, I'm trying to just walk away very quickly, so what would that be?
Sneaky.
Athletics.
Athletics, probably. Maybe?
I don't know. I still think that would be stealth.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, alright, fine. I'm rolling for stealth, but keep in mind that I'm not trying to be, like, sneaky.
yeah.
Alright, here we go. This is
Oh,
not
God.
gonna go well. That was an 8.
Yeah, 8.
Yep.
I'm rolling a perception check.
So you're walking. Oh man, you're walking, and boy does he ever see you.
No.
So this man has made a small fort out of the boxes that he knocked over, and
It's Fort Kick-Ass.
yep, and he's observing as you guys quickly. Y'all are quickly walking, but y'all are very conspicuously quickly walking.
How much do I need to walk before we walk past this orc man?
Not that far. You're not.
Okay.
I feel like he meant to be further away than he is.
Because I would like to just take my arm away from Perry, because I know Perry can take care of herself, and just grab him by the scruff of his neck.
Oh my God.
And just kind of keep walking. Like, I'd like to keep, like, we're very, like, hustling along this dock.
Why do you keep grabbing people by the scruff of their neck?
Because that is the only way that I can control people.
That's fair.
This is gonna freeze up like a cat.
Well, I want you to roll sleight of hand to see if you can grab him.
Okay.
Should I be
This is not
rolling
gonna go
something
well
to
either.
test this?
Well, let's see how she does first.
Alright.
No.
That's a critical fail, so there's nothing happening there.
You just gently
Ay, ay,
caress
ay.
his face.
It wasn't a crit. It was... Is it technically a crit fail if you rolled a 2 and then got a -1?
It's not a critical fail, but it is a bad fail.
It is a fail, though.
So yeah, Ixon, you just like put your hand in the box pile and like you put your hand not on your stalker, but into a box of fish. So
Oh.
now you have fish hands
Okay.
and no stalker. But now he definitely knows you're there.
Can I grab a fish?
Oh my God. This is...
Yeah, absolutely. Snatch you a fish. They're not great
Okay.
fish, but you have one.
I want to snatch a fish and, like, throw it at Orcman.
Why are we always fighting people?
I'm not fighting. No, I'm just. I'm. Okay. My goal here is to get his attention to be like, I don't care who you are. We're moving. So, like, I see you. We're moving. So instead of, because I didn't hit him, I just want to, like, you know when you're, like, just trying to get someone's attention, like, whatever comes to mind. So what do you want me to roll for fish? Yeah, throwing.
Fish throwing. Would that be what is throwing? Acrobatics or athletics?
It would be athletics.
It's physical. It's strength.
Strength.
Athletics.
That's my...
How good are you at strength, Dixon?
Oh no.
Oh, I'm
So
good at
good.
strength.
I honestly, Perry's almost at the point, like, I'm almost at the point where, like, I would just like to do, like, the you know, Rafiki in Simba, Rafiki in The Lion King, how he just, like, beats him on the head, and he goes, "What'd you do that for?" Like, Perry's almost at that point if we don't move.
Okay.
So,
Well, this is all happening very quickly,
Yes.
and I'm trying not to cause a commotion here. So
You're failing.
I'm
You're
I'm not doing so
failing.
well. All right, here we go. This is fish throwing. I got a 20.
oh God.
Jesus.
Shit.
Since that wasn't a nat 20, I'm gonna let my boy do this. And Travis, can you give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you dodge the fish?
I
my
can
God.
certainly try. Even if I crit, I still fail.
So yeah, Ixon like comes up with a fish and beans it straight at this half orc person, and he's gonna matrix his way out of this. Except he matrixes his way straight into the path of the fish and gets a face full of fish.
I'm just gonna quickly message Ixon and the orc man, and I'm just gonna be like, we need to get out of here. And then only to Ixon, I'm just like, if I need to, I can use my new charm person spell. That might help.
We need to go. I do not care.
All right,
Let's move.
Let's just go. So I'm gonna like put a mage hand behind the orc bro, and just kind of like usher him with us.
He's
my
gonna
gosh.
make a dodge roll into more cover.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And do a great job.
7.
Yeah, so yeah, he tries to dodge out of that mage hand and trips over his own feet and it doesn't work. Y'all are all hustling in the same direction now.
Yep.
Hustling
Alright,
down the
we're
docks.
hustling. Okay, cool. Are we away from Monty now?
Yeah, y'all are walking in the complete opposite direction from Monty.
Why didn't we want to talk to
Sweet.
Monty?
Because we're fugitives now, and we don't want him to know we're here.
True. But
But y'all still do need to rent a boat, and he does have a boat.
Oh shit.
How
Can
about
we?
that?
well,
Can we? Can we go to a pub? Can we go to a pub and ask this man why he's following us? Can we start there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's definitely a thing that I now have to come up with.
Oh, sorry.
Give me like a hot.
If you
second.
want, I could just end this right now. I
Magic missile. Now we're all dead, and the end.
that's it. That's the podcast.
Okay, so y'all keep on hoofing down the way, and everyone's hustling. Everyone's trying to be low key, even though none of you really are like cool with each other. It's still
Yeah.
like, be cool, man, be cool.
I'm hiding
and
behind
you-
the fish that's been thrown at my face.
Oh my god.
And y'all make your way down to the I don't know. It's not quite the red light district. It's more like the pink light district.
Ooh.
But where all the bars and crap are, and you find probably the most decent looking one. It's got some like colorful banners out front. It looks pretty spiffy. It's called the Brass Wand, and y'all decide that this is the place that y'all are gonna duck into and try to hash some stuff out. It's pretty low key. It's early in the day, so no one's really in here drinking yet. The innkeeper is a dwarf, and she just kind of like nods at you when you come in because she's trying to like get her accounts in order because they just opened for the day, so she's not really worried about you guys. So she just kind of like waves around like sit anywhere and goes back to what she was doing.
I take us all to the corner, the corneristy corner of this bar.
Solid question, because it's just a good visual. How tall is Igson?
I am 6'6". I'm 6'6".
Oh Jesus. Okay, you're tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very
Perry
tall.
I'm the shortest. I'm 2'8".
Oh boy.
And Saoirse is also pretty short. Like, how much did I fucking say?
I don't
Somewhere like around. Yeah, she's like 4'5", I think. She's small, but not like incredibly small.
Small but
Because
not
she
Perry
still
size.
is. Like she's still a medium, not a small.
So Gary's about 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So yeah, what? Okay, I think every guest that we've had so far has been really freaking tall. Why is that?
It's very true.
Because we have
actually.
2 smalls, and then we need 2 talls.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Well,
you
you
have
got
a
2
balance.
talls. Now y'all are huddled up in the corner of this mostly empty inn.
Okay, here we go. Interrogation time.
Oh, God.
Lord.
So we're in this corner. Of this bar, and I'm like, "You are not super good at hiding. Please tell me why you're following us."
Well, you
Please.
are certainly bad at being good.
Excuse me?
I'm detecting evil with my eyes.
Excuse me?
I'm casting Detect Evil.
Evil. We're trying to stop evil.
Listen, the most evil we had was probably that one time I ate a really bad burrito.
That was really bad.
That is what we call oversharing.
That was not a good time.
It was not a good time.
Yeah, Ixon, you had to walk like 20 paces behind us for like a week.
It was bad.
It
That
was
was
really
probably
bad.
the most evil. There's nothing evil here. Nope, we're just 3 regular fellas. Why are you following us?
With that convincing argument, I'm going to use my god powers now. And he's actually going to cast Detect Evil on all three of you.
What?
Sweet.
Yes. His eyes are going to glow very light blue, and he's going to cast it on y'all.
What do I have to do for that, though? Do I have to do anything?
I
to
don't think you have a say in this.
No.
No, I don't think so either.
I can read the spell to you, so you know. For the duration, you know if there is aberration, celestials, elemental, fey, friend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically constructed or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood.
That's incredible.
Here's my question though. Would the phylactery of a lich be consecrated or desecrated? Would that count?
I would imagine it's desecrated because aren't the cards like originally their own thing?
Yeah, they were already mad. Yeah, okay, sure. So yeah, though there's definitely you sense 3 distinct like little spots of evil. 2 of them are in Perry's bag, and 1 of them is in Ixon's bag. Saoirse is innocent as is driven snow.
As per usual.
Just you, Thomas and Saoirse, you are great. You.
Saoirse bursts
Points
into
to-
tears.
Oh
No, not actually.
And I have this quarterstaff in my hand, and I'm just like, what's the equivalent of like tapping your foot but with a quarterstaff? Like, I'm just doing that because I'm just kind of want to like go on our like whatever vacation this is, because like I'm just done.
Okay, before this gets out of hand, sir, we are trying to stop a really bad thing from happening, and we've been collecting some artifacts. And,
Really, the town that you just came from would disagree.
well, we did take an artifact from
What?
a necromancer. We took an artifact from a necromancer who,
Did the necromancer burn out everything?
I don't remember burning anything. Thank you very much.
nothing was burning.
We have not burned down any town since we started our adventure.
Oh, really? Since you started your adventure?
Saoirse's just gonna look like real sad because now they're thinking about like what happened, and they're just like,
Alright, Perry. I know you're loving this newfound, voice of truth you have found, but shut your mouth.
Oh,
Speaking of voices of truth, zone of truth.
Jesus. Everybody make a charisma saving throw.
God.
okay.
You're gonna have to do it real good because his spell save's really high.
Damn it. The 6.
Alright, so Perry got a 6. Here we go. I got a 20.
Oh, that's good. That's not good.
All right. Does Zone of Truth affect you?
Yes, in fact, every
Alright.
creature. So I have to
I was
roll.
about to say, throw your bones, dude.
Here goes my bones.
You get a 16, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Why didn't the bones?
Ha!
Oh no.
That's not
All
even
right,
the
y'all.
right one.
Everybody.
Wait,
That's not.
the
No, it's
right-
not the right one. That's wisdom. You got to do charisma.
That's charisma,
Oh.
my dude.
yeah. You hope. Ooh boy.
That's better.
Still not great. So far, everyone is telling the truth except Ixon, who's going to be very confused in a minute.
Okay. So we weren't lying about trying to find the artifacts, and we were really hard trying not to hurt anybody, and the necromancer possessed me, and the necromancer, like, we were trying just to get the thing, and everything went topsy-turvy, and it was terrible, and I don't know how to feel about it, and we ended up hurting some people who might have not deserved it, and it was really bad, and I really don't want to think about it, and I'm just, we're just
okay.
trying
Look,
to stop a lich.
Mister,
It's okay.
Mister, look. If you're
I'm
gonna
gonna cast calm emotions on the elf.
if you're gonna make my tiny friend cry, I am seriously gonna have to fight you here. We just are trying to go to an island and have a vacation thing. I'm not really sure on the details. I think we're gonna do some team building exercises. I would just like to go there, and you, sir, are You're interfering with our team building exercises.
Why don't we just say everything we're feeling inside? How about we just share literally everything? Wow, I love this sharing session we're having. Sir, would you like to go next?
Can I get everybody to do a charisma save real quick because Gary did just cast Calm Emotions.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh no, sorry.
But only on me.
No,
Yeah, is it everyone?
Everybody within a 20-foot radius.
Hi.
And you can choose to fail if you would like.
13.
I got a 15. Okay, so do you want me to retcon and go back and not say that?
No, but you are now calming down from that because everyone is having calm down time.
All right, I guess it's your turn now, sir.
I'm gonna choose to fail it because I'm just gonna relax and have a good time. I am Dr. Gary Diggs. And I am a cleric who is wandering these lands in order to end the suffering of any individual I come across. Usually it involves destroying evil objects and people.
Oh, good.
Or at least trying to sway them away from their evil ways.
Oh, good. So we're all on the same path. So can we go on our vacation now?
Well, not to be what they call an ass or anything, but if you are saying what's true, which I believe you are due to my little sphere of influence, don't you have something a little bit more pressing, like in your pocket, for instance, that is emitting, lots of bad vibes, I guess you would call it?
Well, that's the artifacts that we were talking about, the necromancer's artifacts.
Yeah, those are totally deactivated. We already did all that, sir.
Apparently they only work once every 10 years.
Do you mind if I look over them?
We're not allowed to let anybody touch them.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference once it's activated.
I like you. You're going with this on me.
I love this sharing session we're having. Let's give this strange man all of our cards. Yeah.
Not all of them. You don't have to give me all of them. That'd be unreasonable.
We're not. I'm putting my foot down. Listen, we don't know you.
Your feet are on the floor.
And you don't know us. We've been through a lot of shit, and I'm sure you've been through your own terrible shit, because you can't hide worth shit. And, all I'm saying is, stay away from us. Have a nice day.
Well,
and I'm gonna try to leave. I'm gonna
tug on, Ixen's, back before she goes, I'm just wait, he's really good at destroying evil objects, right? Maybe he knows something. And I turn back to, Gary, and I'm just have you ever encountered anything, like a lich's phylactery? Do you know how to get rid of them?
What?
I said we're trying to stop a lich. I said that.
They're phylacteries!
As far as we know...
I mean, and he's just gonna get really, low to the ground. They're phylacteries. And can I roll a history check? Because I'm proficient in that.
Yeah, sure, babe. Let's do it.
Do it.
That's an 8!
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know what liches are, you know what phylacteries are.
Those are incredibly dangerous objects you carry.
Yes, we know that, and we're trying to stop something really bad from happening, and if you can help us... And I'm gonna message Ixen, because I don't want to say this out loud, and I'm just he seems really good. He seems like a good man. I don't know, but I'm gonna, I want to trust this feeling, and he might be able to help us.
Ardro was a good person, and I think that our feelings got in the way, and I don't trust him. I don't know what spell he did, but I don't trust him.
Can I do a Arcana check?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have an idea of what it is because I'm a wizard, but
Right.
Just to clarify, which of the spells?
The zone of
He's
truth.
burned 3 already.
So 11.
That's why I don't trust him.
Yeah. So it's back to the messaging and just being like, I think I'm not entirely sure, but it felt like it was some sort of zone of truth. But that explains why we started babbling like that. And then there was some other stuff, I'm not entirely sure. But, Ixon, we don't have to trust him. He might be able to help us regardless.
Meanwhile, he's just sitting there twiddling his thumbs.
Yeah.
Just
And
like,
I'm going to turn back to him and be like, you want to destroy evil things.
I want to end them, yes.
How would you go about doing that, and what would you do in order to do that?
There are many ways in order to stop evil. Sometimes the best way is to take on that burden yourself. Those are some of the tenets I follow, at least. The others are finding ways that are usually involving religious means. Going to a temple and asking for guidance. That's what I do, actually, mostly. I ask my god, and they inform me where I need to be. And it seems that I've been guided to you folks, be it through unfortunate means of destroying a town, possibly.
Well, we didn't... Okay. See, he can help us. And I say that out loud this time. Because before it kind of just like meaningful looks at Ixon just like,
I understand. Half-orcs have a very bad reputation. We get angry. We smash. Look, I've tried to put those things behind me. My life has been dedicated towards ensuring the safety and the continued life of all around. If I can persuade a necromancer to give up their ways, then I will gladly follow that direction.
And then Saoirse's just gonna give like big old puppy eyes to Ixon. And I'm gonna roll some persuasion?
Oh no!
I hope this goes well. I only have a 1 in that, so I am gonna just roll with my metal dice, because they're really nice. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Ah, shit, yeah, that's an 18, my dude. Wait, that's a 19.
Ixon, you're very convinced.
Yeah.
You'd do anything for Saoirse at this point.
Can I make a perception roll on,
Igneous, yeah.
Yes, Igneous?
Ixon, yeah, sure.
Ixon, thank you. Ha!
16.
What are you percepting?
I'm just like looking over the group and like, okay, clearly some kind of rogue and spellcaster. And then I get to Igneous and go, holy, wait a second, you're a paladin.
Wait, did you say this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. I was.
Oh.
Oh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get into that right now. Can we just please go on our vacation now? Like, that's all I would like to do, is to just like go somewhere not here and maybe fight some, but like train fight, not like fight. I just really want to use my quarterstaff, guys. Look at how cool this thing is. It's like 3 times my height.
I'm inclined to agree with Perry. And Saoirse, I don't... Did we introduce ourselves?
No.
Okay.
He's like, I'm Dr. Gary Diggs, and y'all are like, cool, fuck you.
Yeah. No, hang on. No.
It's fine. I'm just a medical professional. Whatever.
Hang on. So let me finish this. Gary, Doctor, Cleric, I don't trust you, but I don't mind having another weapon in our arsenal. However, I am inclined to agree with Perry. We need a break. So I'm ready to go. Don't follow us.
I think this is kind of going against my god if I don't help you. Like, I'm gonna be a very sad boy if I don't follow you. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Oh God.
19.
So he's just gonna smile very gently.
Oh God. Okay, Perry is so done with all y'all today.
Good.
By the way, Zone of Truth and Calm Emotions are still going strong.
Oh, this is the calmest I've been in a very long time.
Oh no, that's true.
This will last for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Or until we leave the area.
Yeah.
Look, I am a wanderer by trade. It's what I do. I know places from far and near. You are not native to these areas. I may be able to help be a tour guide and help you find what you're looking for while you're here. And I am also a medical professional. My job is to ensure the safety of any individual I come across. You are all warriors in some way. You've fought and gotten hurt. It would be going against my creed as a doctor to let you go on without some form of backup, I guess. And if I end up being a burden to you, we can go our different ways. I will not stop you. I just wish to help.
Like, it doesn't have to be a forever thing, Ixon. Just as we go to the island. And just for now. Give him a shot.
Fine. And I just walk away.
Oh.
Okay, a question. Can I walk away far enough that I'm out of the calm emotion?
Of course.
Okay, so I'm out of this calm emotion zone, so I'm outside of this bar, and then you just hear, "Ah!"
No, okay. So Perry, I follow because of course I do. So I follow, and then all the other two here is just like a quarterstaff, just like no, not even the quarterstaff. It's just daggers, like being thrown into like the side of the building, just like one after another. There's like 8 in my possession currently, so like
It's
just
true, you're not
one
wrong.
after another is going at it, and then it all stops, and then you just hear that like annoying, like impatient tapping from the quarterstaff again.
So Sayersha's left in there with Gary, and she's just like, so I'm Sayersha.
Nice to meet you, Sayersha.
Nice
You
to
are a
meet
lovely
you.
person.
Gary, was it?
Gary Diggs.
Gary
You can
Diggs.
call me Diggs for short.
That's really nice. All right. I'm sorry that everything's really heated up right now, and you met us when we were kind of all out of sorts, and
You don't need to apologize.
I know, just we're all working through some shit, and
Well,
it's just
let's
it's
sit
hard.
through this shit together then. And he'll just put a hand on Sayersha's shoulder and they'll start walking out.
Yeah.
He'll then drop some gold on the bar.
Yeah.
He knows for certain that the damage is far more than it should
Yeah.
be.
And now there's just a very truthly corner of the bar right now.
Yeah, don't go over there. You have
10
to
more
tell the
minutes.
truth. The innkeeper sends one of her waitresses over to like wipe the table down, and the minute she gets over there, she goes, "I've been skipping tips."
Buzz. Hello, welcome to my beehive. I'm just kidding. I don't have bees. It was me. Hi, guys. Welcome to the commercial break of No Dice. Thank you so much for listening to episode 15. I just got a message. It's from Lou. And we love them. And that's all you need to know. Thank you again for listening to episode 15 of No Dice. We are starting off a new arc with a new guest, so please welcome Travis. Travis Carlson is playing Gary B. Diggs, Ph.D. I say this, and we establish this later on, but Diggs is a lovable half-orc cleric that we absolutely fell in love with when we were playing these games with Travis. Travis does not have any social media that I can kind of give to you to follow. So say all the good things about Travis to us, and we will share them back to Travis. Because we still are like, every day, we're like, oh, we love Diggs, and we love Travis. And that's just how that goes. So there were there's a little bit of soundscaping that I did for this episode, and I used audio from tabletopaudio.com. They are such a fantastic resource for finding audio clips that you can do as loops. There's some music, there's ambience, there's a lot of good stuff, so you can use that for your games, for your podcasts, for your life. Just set it in the background and be like, hell yeah, I'm in a tavern now. That's how that goes. Once again, we would love to thank our sponsors, and so I'm going to. Thank you to our sponsor, Tabletop Loot. You can find some great dice at tabletoploot.com. We use plenty of Tabletop Loot throughout our games, and we love them so much. And listeners of No Dice can use the code NODICE15 to get 15% off of their order. I highly recommend you follow them on Twitter. They're always having specials and deals and showing new dice, and it is incredible. And we are all very much in love with their dice. We'd also like to thank Film and Her. Film and Her is a touring film showcase dedicated to showcasing the work of emerging women in film. You can find more about Film and Her going to filmandher.com. You can also find out all of the tour stops at filmandher.com/tour. We are a proud member of the Pocket Podcast Network, a network dedicated to bringing quality shows right to your pocket. Always be on the lookout for new shows coming right up down the pipeline, right up and down, all around. There's some great shows that are on the network, like our show, like the show I do with my friend David in England, Time Zones Are Hard, Bad Dinner Party, Avocado Toast. There's a lot of good stuff happening, and if you like our show, you might also find some other things that you like on the network, so give them a look out. Let me just say one more time. If you please. Review us on iTunes. That really helps share kind of how much you like it, how much other people should listen to it, boosts our ratings, makes us more searchable. I was going to say noticeable and searchable at the same time, and so it came out as searchable. That's how that goes. Please, tell your friends. That's really one of the ways that podcasts and specifically smaller shows like ours get around and get listeners, gets our voices in your ears is you tell your friends. So tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your beekeeper, because beekeepers need love too. So don't forget, you can tweet about the show using the hashtag NoDicePodcast. Of course, you can still add us, but if you use the hashtag, you can see more people come into the fold because they will see your tweet as well. And if you tweet about the show with the hashtag, you can potentially have an NPC named after you, like William, who I forgot last week. William tweeted about the show using the hashtag NoDicePodcast, and that is WLSACK on Twitter. William, we adore you, and we're sorry that your NPC died. Sorry about that one. And don't forget, if you want a message to be read on the show by anyone in character voices at this point, I am open to trying new possibilities. You can purchase a Pocket Note. You can go to pocketpodcastnetwork.com/pocketnotes to find out more. Thank you again for listening. It's been an interesting commercial break, and I'm glad that you were on this journey with me, and please join me on April 6th to hear the next commercial break journey. In the meantime, I will let you get back into the adventure, and I will make myself stop speaking. Thank you, and goodbye.
So you guys are headed to the island more or less together. Y'all managed to get a boat, but you end up getting two boats because Ixon makes Diggs ride in the back boat.
He's waving the entire time.
Like they're like, you could be with us, but not like with us. So y'all are headed out to the islands. The islands They're called the Animias, and the Animias are the like collective name for the group of dozens and dozens of islands that are off the coast of Skylark. A collection of lots of islands. It's called an archipelago. Did you know that? I didn't before I googled it.
Archipelago.
Sure, that too.
What's a Google?
Yeah. Anyway, there are a lot of islands. There are a lot of reputable islands. There's a lot of residential islands. There's a lot of vacation islands. There's a lot of port islands. That's not the islands we're going to. The island y'all are heading for is the southernmost island. It's a mid-sized island. It doesn't have a name aside from the South Island. But it is the pirate island. It is the island where the pirate gangs kind of have their center of operations. It is sort of...
So it's Tortuga.
Yeah, it basically is Tortuga. It's lawless. It's crazy.
Can I roll to remember if I've been on this island before?
Sure.
So far, so good.
You've been near this island before.
I know of this island.
Diggs, you've been near this island before, but you've never dared to go there because you're too good of a person. This island is like, it's cutthroat. There's bars, there's, gambling dens, there's whorehouses, anything you can want and from any corner of the world, no matter how nasty it is, you can get it here. There's fight clubs. Like, this is a very dangerous place, but it's also a really safe place if you're, say, a fugitive from the law. Like a certain, group of magic assholes that I know. This island is run by the 6 major pirate gangs, and so y'all's boat's like nose into the dock, and y'all are free to go.
Before we go any farther, we should probably introduce our guest.
Nah.
This is Travis.
Do we have a guest?
He is a wonderful, wonderful person whom I love. He's one of my good friends, and he is playing Gary Diggs, the half-orc cleric.
That's me. Hi, I'm Travis. I'm here, and I'm playing this game.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
And I feel honored to be here because you're all lovely individuals.
Aww.
We paid him to say that.
Dear listeners, we promise we're going to do better at introducing our guests before we actually roleplay.
We probably won't. Don't lie to them, Hugh. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
That is a lie. We're going to try, though.
At least within the first episode of them being there.
It was action-packed the entire way.
So y'all have been set free on the South Island. The streets are packed with people. Everybody's wearing, kind of drab clothes. They're all very, lived in and worked on, except for everybody's wearing, like, very brightly colored bandanas of all different colors. And, there's, every sort of person is around here.
Does each bandana represent the pirate thing?
It sure does.
I rolled a perception check to try to see if I could find somewhere for us to, like, go and build a camp, except for I rolled a 4.
There's a lot of people.
Found some rocks.
So many people in their buildings, yeah.
Great.
And I rolled a perception check to see if I can, like, notice any trend with the colored bands and, like, anything that might describe that.
There are 6 different distinct colors that you can see. You've only seen like one orange fella so far, so like
Okay.
maybe ignore that guy. But the other 5 are pretty well mixed in. So, Perry, are you rolling to percept the same thing?
No. I literally had a thing in my head. Can I roll to percept to see if I know anybody on this island, since I'm a weird little thief person and I should have maybe been here before?
Well, I don't know. Do you know anybody? You rolled an 18, so you tell me, do you know anybody on this island?
I feel like I know like some people. Like I feel like I know the guy in the orange bandana.
I would really hope not.
Just because no?
He looks like someone
wanna
you know. He looks like the guy, but then he turns around and you're like, oh wait,
No,
that's not the
he's
same
not
guy.
the
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think like he walks by and Perry like reaches out to be like, "Hey, bro," and he turns around and like spits at her because the orange bandanas. Y'all have no way of knowing this, but I just really like all my pirate gangs, so I'm gonna tell you. The orange bandanas are worn by a gang called the Magas, and the Magas are like a extremely racist humans only gang.
Oh.
That's why there's only one of him, because like they don't really leave their own space. That's how phobic they are of literally everybody else. So yeah, that's it didn't. This interaction doesn't turn out well.
Am I allowed to whack him with my quarterstaff?
Oh, do you want to start?
Will I get in trouble?
I mean,
Don't do it. Don't do
yeah,
it.
he'll probably try to whack you. Like it'll. No, it's
Fine. I won't whack him with the quarterstaff. I'm gonna assume at an 18, I don't know like everybody, but like there are some people in the crowd that I'm like, hey, wait, I know that guy. I know that other guy. And wait, I know that guy. And like there are like some faces that I can for sure pick out that I'm like, yeah, I know these people.
yeah.
Like, but not necessarily, I don't think I know them from this island, but just from like other places
Around,
that I
yeah.
may have seen them at. Yeah.
Do you tell the group, or are you just kind of like eyeballing people and we're like, why are you turning your head so quickly?
That's a good question. Just because, okay, so because Perry I have a nickname that is, like, I have an alias that isn't, like, obviously my actual name. Because I am a thief and I would steal things like Robin Hood. So, like, you know. But I feel like, I wouldn't say anything until the interaction maybe came up. Like, because these people aren't, like, the best kind of people that you want to hang around with.
Right. Okay. That's fair.
So, like, if it was somebody who I knew that could, like, you know, was, like, pretty, like, chill, like, on the down low, I could be like, hey, yo, do you know where we could, like, be, like, alone for a minute? That would be, like, a whole other story.
Okay.
But Perry doesn't see any of those faces at this moment.
I feel like Perry, most of the people that you recognize have on red bandanas. Because I feel like if Perry's going to have any ties to anybody, it's going to be the Night Skates, who are basically like pirate ninjas.
I hear that's illegal.
So I feel like Perry's got a lot of like recognition with the Night Skates. You can like literally go anywhere and do anything that y'all like. This pub stop is the true open source. Like, please go.
When Gary takes a step off of the boat, he's gonna look very like sad and frowny, looking around. And then he's going to just take a deep breath in and just go, perfect. This place needs me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
No. No.
Oh, yes.
No, we gotta, okay. I don't want you here, but if you're gonna be here, you gotta be part of this dysfunctional thing we've got going on. We came here to take a break, and we need to go find somewhere that we can hole up, and then maybe we can start running some kind of drills, because none of us are, let's say, communicating effectively. And I'm like looking at Perry, like, but not like staring, just kind of like real quick side eye, and then I'm back, and I'm like, wait, now we gotta go. So Gary, if you want to be part of this, you gotta be part of this.
All right. I'll follow your lead, dragon that has still not introduced themselves.
You can call me sir, because you don't get my name. Sorry.
That's all right, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Okay, so I am going to kind of start taking the lead, and I am walking through this marketplace. What's on the other side of this marketplace?
So if you go straight through here, this is like the main street. You're going to end up in the tent city, which is where all the magical people hang out. The normal sort of pirates tend to avoid the magic people because they're a very superstitious lot, and also because the magic users really play up their magic in order to be left alone. So you'll get through there, and then you'll get to the docks on the other side. So there's like a mundane district and an arcane district, and then the docks.
Well, I'm just taking the lead, but also I have no direction. I'm just kind of like, let's just go through.
I have the perfect spell for this.
Wait, can I interact with one of the red bandanas that I know?
Sure. Let me just say this first. As y'all are looking around, you're in the middle of the mundane district right now. If you look forward, you can see through to the tent city of the arcane district. There's a lot of bars, obviously, and there is kind of 2 streets back and 1 street over, but you can still see it really well. There's a very, very, very large building, which seems to be rather popular. but it's the largest thing in the spot. Everything's kind of short except for that building. Anyway, so that's your map. And yeah, Hugh. Tell me about your Nightsgate contact.
He said tell you about them? They're your character, man.
I know, like, Flavor text it for me. What do? Do you just go out to the first red bandana you see and be like, hey, motherfucker?
No! Don't be silly. That'd be way too easy. Perry kind of... I look around, right? And... Okay, are the red bandanas of all races?
Yeah. The red bandanas are pretty much all races. They are mostly halflings, gnomes, and humans, but there's some other ones.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go up to one of the gnomes because I feel like I look at this gnome and I'm like, yeah, no, I totally know who you are. I kind of like I do some like fancy dagger, like, what's it called?
Like flourishes?
Yes, I do like fancy dagger flourishes, but like super subtly as like a weird kind of like secret handshake thing. Do I have to roll for that?
No, I'm okay.
So like just these fancy flourishes, and then I pass the dagger over, but like in the intention to like get it back. But like I like pass the dagger over like hilt side towards the gnome that I'm gonna talk to.
She takes it from you and she does some equally cool looking flourishes, not quite as good as yours, but different in a kind of sneaky sort of way, kind of like there was a code that y'all used to share, but hers is slightly an updated version. And then she hands the dagger back to you and she goes, well, it's been a while since we've seen you around here.
Oh yeah, I've been busy.
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy hanging out with, those kind of people?
Yeah,
Listen, if I remember correctly, you never hung out with anybody above 4 feet tall because they made you uncomfortable. And now you're walking around with literal trees.
I didn't pick either of those two.
Perry.
Gary's just waving in the background.
I didn't pick either of those two. Look. You remember when my parents did they went on that adventure?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And then they just never came back. So I went in search of their teacher and ran into that yellow dragon over there.
Yellow?
And that taller-ish than me elf over there.
I kind of twiddle my fingers in waving.
We'll let her slide.
And the tall orc, he's just following us. It's very weird, but I guess he's here too.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, we don't need your help, okay?
We really don't need your help, but that's fine.
See? I knew you were still one of the guys.
Look, I haven't changed. Why would I? I don't tall things still do make me nervous. No offense. And I shoot a look at Ixen.
Oh, I'm so offended.
As well they should. You remember that one time with the super tall tieflings and we couldn't get out of there because they just kind of put their arms over our heads? Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. I'm so sorry.
That was an adventure.
That was an adventure.
But that's what daggers are for. They get you out of lots of situations, right?
That's not how I thought that would end.
Mm-hmm. But what are you doing back on the island? I thought you got out of here a long time ago.
Yeah, I did. And long story short, my friends and I needed a break from, the mainland over there.
I get you.
Yeah.
I understand completely. So what are you looking for?
Somewhere to lay low for a while.
Somewhere to lay.
Where we can practice and train a little bit and just chill,
I get you for sure.
I don't.
Shut up,
You don't get an
Gary.
opinion. You don't get an opinion.
What?
Little elf lady? You want to come with?
I'm gonna message Harry and Ixen and be like, what's going on exactly?
This is my friend. She's pretty dang chill. She seems kind of, yeah, but she's all right. She's all right. We go way back.
Okay, I trust that. Okay. And then out loud, yes, I am in. And then that, like, smile that, like, obviously they're not comfortable with what's going on, but they're like, yes.
All right. Well, then...
Before they walk off, I'm just going to lean over to Saoirse and just whisper, "It's okay, you're going to be fine." And I'm going to cast my cantrip Guidance.
Ooh.
You have just so many spells you're throwing out here, pal.
Cleric! Gotta use them or they lose them. So what happens is I touch one willing creature. I expect you're willing.
Okay.
Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number rolled to the one ability check of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the ability check. The spell then ends.
Nice.
It only lasts a minute, but it was good flavor.
Okay. Well, I feel guided. Okay. This is happening.
Saoirse, just pull a Theona and don't say shit.
Okay.
Can we name this character? I just love this gnome so much.
Yeah, her name's Hesha.
Did she already have a name?
Yeah, she did.
Of course she did. God bless.
So she kind of winks at you, Perry, as like, "And follow me," and takes off into the crowd very fast.
All right, well, y'all gotta keep up now. And then I like dart right after.
I'm gonna cast Detect Object on her shirt so I can have like a beacon.
Okay. So
I
y'all
love
definitely
that.
don't lose her. Don't lose her. That's
You
for
got
sure.
a d4 for that, I guess.
I mean, I don't need. It's a spell. I guess we could use that for tracking.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely don't lose her. You got her. And she takes you up to a place just on the edge of the mundane district, and sandwiched up between the house of a little old grandma who has lived on this street since before there was a street, and an abandoned sort of workshop, is a single-story wooden building that's kind of looks like it's seen better days. And she leads you inside. Everything inside is very sparse. Not that great, honestly. Like, there's a couple of tables and all the chairs have one leg that's too short. It's kind of gross and weird. The innkeeper is an elf who is missing an eye, and she's got a red bandana covering where her eye used to be, and she kind of nods at Hesha, and Hesha nods at her. This seems to be a popular nightskate hangout spot.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I throw a dagger at her to catch? Not like for her to actually like get stabbed, but like another like super rad flourish thing.
Yeah, sure.
Do I have to roll for that?
No, I think, because I'm not going to roll for dex, I'm definitely going to catch it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Perry, this is the nightskate hello is just, like, knives and stuff.
And I just lean over to Ixon and I'm like, "There's no way I'm gonna learn that."
Wait, I have a question. Did Ixon and Gary, like, follow them? Did we make it, or did we lose them?
Were we allowed to follow?
Oh, yeah. Because here's the thing, is, like, they're short, but you're tall, so you're, like, Perry and Sarah are, like, bobbing and weaving, and y'all are like, there they are.
Okay.
So every 5 of their steps is one of ours.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. I feel like, wait, hold on. I think was the question, like, did Hesha allow them to follow? I think is the actual question.
Yeah.
I think like she didn't really want y'all to, but we didn't make an effort to stop you. So like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess this is something that's happening now.
Diggs will wait outside because he wasn't invited in.
Oh,
I feel like Saoirse would have been giving like GPS to them through messages, just be like, "Turn left now, turn right
Oh my
now.
god.
Please take a left."
Sayer's just a GPS now.
Why does it have any traffic updates? I don't understand.
There's an accident on the shoulder.
Wow, it's got everything.
Would you like recommendations for the area?
All right. Sorry, Saoirse, I interrupted you. Continue, please. You were leaning over to tell me something.
Oh, yeah, no, so I'm just leaning over, just like, I am never gonna be able to learn how to do that. Is that, like, do we have to know how to do, is that how you greet people on this island?
I think it's a rogue thing.
Oh.
Yeah, because the bartender catches the knife and like turns it over the back of her hand in a really fancy move and chucks it back at Perry. And like there's no words are needed. This person is cool, and I guess the people that came with her are cool because, well, they're not attacking anybody.
I'm trying to figure out where in the world Perry's red bandana disappeared to.
Probably in your bag, I imagine.
I feel like I have it somewhere.
So Hesha goes up to talk to the bartender and explain kind of what's going on, and I'm assuming that y'all get the only table in the room. This bar, by the way, is called the Playful Harlequin. None of the Harlequins around look particularly playful. Everything's really tired here. While we're hanging with the Harlequin, I do have a question. Do y'all want to get anything while we're here? Usually at a pub stop, we try to stock up on crap. Do we want to do that?
We're not, like, expecting to run into anything, so I feel like just regular supplies.
Did you want to go to the Dream Bodega?
Yes, we do want to do that.
Okay. So I think, can we, like, narratively get to the, like, can we all figure out a way to narratively get to the Dream Bodega?
Okay.
Are we, wait, question. If we're going to the Dream Bodega now, are we all just gonna pass out on this bar table?
Yeah. Can we, I as Perry would like for that to not happen.
Okay.
Because that's, like, extra rude.
So y'all sitting around the table, kind of like settling into the Harlequin. I need everybody to roll me a perception check, please.
I got a 17.
Jesus! I rolled a 7! Why am I so bad at seeing things now?
It's because Ixen needs glasses.
That's a 9.
Okay. All right, great. So yeah, everybody's kind of focused on their own problems, I guess.
So what does Sayersha's elf eyes see with a 17?
What's your elf eyes see, Sayersha? So this bar is not very busy. Like, there's people in it, but not too many people. But you do notice an orcish gentleman with a green bandana on come and talk to the bartender very quietly and kind of weirdly. So that happens, but nothing seems to come of it. And the Hesha brings over some ale for you guys. Well, I guess we'll be sticking around for a little while.
When Hesha comes over, wait, she was the gnome.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask Perry then and be like, do you know if we can get a room around here? I think, I want to go see our feline friend. If you'd catch my drift.
Oh, there's so many cats around here. Finding one's not going to be that hard.
Awesome! I love cats.
What Sayersha's trying to say is that, do you have a room? I don't know why she went into detail. Do you have a room in this inn?
Yeah.
Is my old place still up there, Hesha? Why do you all keep giving away my stuff? Like, I left?
You left! You were gone.
And I did plan on coming back.
Perry, you were gone. And you not only gone, you, like, dropped off the face of the planet, okay? So...
I planned on coming back, though. I did tell you that I was gonna come back.
Well, I planned not to be a pirate for the rest of my life, but here we are. Let's have a drink and catch up, and then, yeah, y'all can, I guess, have the room. I don't think that she's rented it to anyone lately.
All right.
Gary, by the way, is staring in from the window.
Come in, Gary.
Hesha, if y'all messed up my room, you know I'm gonna be upset about this.
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
That's not ominous at all, as he says walking in.
Gary, sit down.
Okay.
How did we end up stuck with this man?
I voluntold myself.
So the bartender notices that Gary has come in and brings him some ale as well.
Excellent.
And it's like, yay, drinks for everybody.
Thank you.
She doesn't say that. She can't talk. So, yeah, we have some cool drinks with Hesha. So, 1 minute y'all are sitting in the bar, and the next minute you're You're popping through the door of the Dream Bodega.
Well,
and,
we went to a room first, so we weren't just popping
did you?
out.
Did you though? Did you though? I don't think
We said we were gonna. I didn't
You
cast
said you were
sleep
gonna,
yet.
No, you didn't
Oh,
cast sleep.
shit, we're drugged. Y'all, we are drugged. We are drugged, y'all.
Oh no.
No shit.
But you made it to the Dream Bodega. Isn't that nice?
We're in the Dream Bodega. So the first thing that happens is I'm like, Saoirse, did you cast sleep on us again?
I didn't, as far as I know.
What?
Okay. Did you guys see anybody come into the bar?
I did.
I was watching
Did you see
Diggs come into the
anybody
bar.
come into the bar?
No.
I saw you come into the bar.
Saoirse.
No one knew. I mean, there was like a dude with a green headband, and that was the one who looked weird.
What?
Man, I'm gonna kill that girl. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
This place is nice, but where are we?
So y'all are like yelling, and the bodega cat's just sitting behind the glass looking at you. The bodega cat's just sitting up behind the glass looking at you, and like taps on the glass with a paw, and it's like, "Hello,
Oh my goodness.
hello, bodega cat.
hello."
Do you have another name, or is it just...
No, the bodega cat is fine. I like my name. Who is weird tall boy?
Oh.
Well, to be honest...
He's not another necromancer. You're not gonna kill another person in my bodega, are you?
No, he's...
You killed a
he's
necromancer. Good job.
We didn't kill the other one,
High five.
first of all. Second of all, don't touch the cat, Diggs.
Don't touch anything.
I haven't moved.
Diggs, this is Bodega Cat. Bodega Cat, this is Diggs.
The bodega cat puts a paw up to the glass like, high five.
And he will high five that cat.
So, what brings you back to the bodega?
Well, we were gonna come to ask you a few things, but...
We were drugged.
It seems like we ended up here just sort of randomly.
Well, I'm glad you made it anyway. It's been getting kind of lonely here in the bodega. But what did you need?
Well, you kind of knew a bit about the first necromancer we dealt with. I was wondering if you had any sort of history on them, and maybe if you could tell us exactly what they did that was so bad, aside from just being necromancers.
I'm just gonna lean heavily on that one and say they're a necromancer.
Yeah, I know, but there was some sort of gray area last time.
Now, you definitely need to roll something for the bodega cat to even think about telling you this. Would it be like investigation?
I guess I'm persuading them to add, but investigation also works. 11.
Aw.
So the bodega cat kind of like bobbles his head, and he's like, okay, so from what I understand, and I don't understand a whole lot about it because I kind of live in the dream plane and I don't care.
Wait, we're in the dream plane?
Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, that makes sense. Probably.
Are we all caught up now? Are we good?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you now aware of your surroundings? Would you like me to explain anything else? Not really a cat? Eternal immortal being?
Cool.
You good now?
He'll start speaking celestial.
Wait, can you do that?
Yep.
Oh my god, that's amazing. So while Bodega Cat's like, hey, new friend, are you caught up? Ixen just starts to like browse. And then when that conversation is done, she calls over her shoulder. She's like, you're still looking good.
Thank you, I try very hard.
Is there anything new in here?
Well, everything's shifted around since the last time you were here, so feel free to look. I mean, I wouldn't mind you, y'all are my friends, I think. We're still friends, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty chill. You're a chill Bodega Cat. We like you a lot.
I like you guys too. You did free me from my eternal servitude to that dick of a necromancer, so I appreciate you guys. Yeah, y'all can feel free to take, one of anything you want. But yeah, so...
And, this guy's annoying, but he's not as He's not like the other one.
Okay, I'm watching you. Don't forget my mimics are at the ready.
He'll just cower away from everything.
And I'm gonna like look at Diggs and just be like, oh, I honestly do not believe you'd be the last person to ever try and do this, but if you steal anything, it will turn into a mimic.
He's just gonna stand over here.
Yeah. There's mimics over there too.
He's gonna start walking around the store really hurriedly.
Everything's fine if you don't steal it.
Well, if you can vouch for Big Large over here, then I will allow him to take something as well.
Alright. Should we owe you anything?
You owe me finishing my sentence so I can tell you about... Do you want to know about the necromancers?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. From my understanding, Theana and her... well, they called themselves a family. I don't think they're really related. They called themselves a family, but Theana and her brothers and sisters served like a very powerful lich. And they all wanted to, like... I don't know... inherit his empire or something. But anyway, things started getting real, and I think he like hid his soul away and entrusted it to them, and I don't know how that's working out for him. But that's like the extent of my knowledge. Yeah, I don't know very much because I don't care.
That's fair, but thank you for telling us anyway. That it does give a little bit of insight that we didn't know. We can do more research whenever we figure out how to get back, if we get back, depending on... Oh gosh, how did we even get here?
Well, last time we left because we bought things. So,
I mean, yeah, okay.
Question. Is this chocolate milk and how much is it?
Why don't you touch it and find out?
I pick up the chocolate milk.
Perry, I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. But you reach in the cooler and you pick up the chocolate milk and you it looks like a a bottle of brown milk, and it's kind of weird looking, but it is in fact a potion of supreme healing.
Oh shoot!
And the label says shake before opening, but the label also says potion of supreme healing. You regain 10d4 plus 20 hit points when you drink this potion.
Wow.
Did you say 10d4 plus 20?
10d4 plus 20.
Get healed.
Yeah. So you now have a supreme healing chocolate milk.
Is it like a Yahoo so it doesn't need to be refrigerated? Because otherwise that's going to be stanky.
The good news is it's also refreshing, no matter what.
Yeah, so it's the Yoo-hoo of supreme healing.
Nice.
TM.
TM.
Okay, so I guess, Saoirse, I'm gonna, since I did so good with the notebook, I'm gonna get a matching pen.
Okay. Saoirse picks up the matching pen. It's a click pen. It's a fuzzy click pen.
Oh God.
And it is actually it's an ever smoking bottle.
What?
An ever smoking bottle.
What does that even mean?
I'm going to retcon and say that it's a cat pen with a feather on top of it.
Okay.
Because it works a little better with this. When you use an action to remove the cap of the pen, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius, and the area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open, and within the cloud the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches maximum radius of 120 feet.
That is awesome.
It is the same sort of magic bottle crap that the Afridi is, and I don't know how you did that.
That's so great.
Okay, Ixon and Gary?
Yeah, I'm over by the auto supplies. And I'm just like looking, I don't know, I feel like because Ixon's in this very weird headspace, like normally she'd be like looking for something that's definitely a weapon, and now she's just kind of like, well, we're here. We probably shouldn't be here. I'm just gonna, like, look, I guess. And so she wanders over to the auto supplies. And I want her to pick up an like a small like glove compartment ice scraper, if there is one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
That's my like. It kind of looks like a weapon, which is why she's drawn towards it, but it's not like super weapony. It's just kind of like pointy-ish, and she's like, "This looks cool."
I once again, you guys never cease to thrill me because I don't know how you do this, but you do it perfectly every time.
Did we all just get objects of the similar kind of object that we got the first time we were in the frickin' Dream Bodega?
No, you did not. But Ixen did exactly the thing that she was trying to do. And she picks up the ice scraper, and this is a little tiny blue ice scraper. Like, it looks very cheap and plastic, but as Ixen holds it, she realizes that it is not a cheap plastic ice scraper. It is in fact a hefty two-handed great axe.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Gary's just gonna look over and be like, "Oh, okay. Wait, well done."
So yeah, it is a great heavy two-handed melee weapon of a little plastic ice scraper. So you did good. Like, you went straight for the weapons. Like, good job. All right, Gary, would you like to pick something out of the Dream Bodega?
Can I make a medicine roll before I do anything?
Sure.
Because I have that. Okay. Do I, like, when I'm looking over this, do I notice anything that seems relatively familiar?
Yeah.
Because I'm at the medicine, by the way. I'm over by medicine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little bottles that, like, are rattle when you pick them up, so they're not, like... Yeah, thanks for the ASMR tingles. But there's also like rolls of bandages and like gauze and that kind of thing that I feel like you would kind of recognize.
Be drawn to. All right, he's actually go for the bandages because, like, oh, that's familiar. I could use that.
Alrighty.
It's not gonna be that, but it's gonna be good.
It just turns out to be snakes.
Oh, no.
I was really like. Honestly, the last time we messed with the pill bottle, it became a mimic. So I was like, "Oh God, is it a mimic?" But it's not. It's not a real mimic.
Okay.
I'm ready, Daniel. What do you got?
I'm still working.
Oh.
I don't. This is not going to be useful to you at all, Diggs, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. Everything's
all.
got a use for something.
Yeah, it's just not useful for you. It's going to be useful for literally anybody else.
All right.
Not really. It's actually going to be useful for Perry, because what we have.
I mean, I can trade you.
Well, what we have here is a. It's not so much a roll of bandages as it is a spell scroll. For the cantrip Gust.
Oh.
Hmm.
That could be useful for a cleric.
That could also be useful for a druid.
I guess this, you could say, blows.
Bye.
And he's just gonna look at everyone, just,
Boy, bye.
Okay.
It is in fact a druid cantrip, but it can also be cast by sorcerers and wizards, which again does not help Diggs.
I am neither of these.
Yeah, I apologize. The bodega cat giveth and the bodega cat taketh away. Blessed be.
It's
the
okay.
bodega
These
cat.
can still staunch blood.
You're gonna put a spell scroll in a wound? No. But yeah, so that's what everybody got from the Dream Bodega. So everybody gathers their respective items and rolls back up to the counter with the bodega cat, and the bodega cat's like, "All right, you have everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
You ready to go back?"
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you for the paper.
Yeah, I'm about to punch Hesha in the face.
You know the rules, right?
Yeah, riddles and such.
Riddles. So the bodega cat pulls the book over and starts flipping through, and it's like, all right. You already answered that one. These are all lame. I'm sorry, my cousin wrote this. This is the worst. Okay. Well, this one...
I'm sure they tried really hard.
This one seems very simple, and I think you can get it. I know you're not the brightest, but also you being here wasn't your fault this time, so I'm going to give you a pass.
It wasn't our fault last time either.
Fair enough.
Yeah, except for Sarson fucked shit up, so that was kind of our fault.
Yeah.
I appreciate you not bringing Necromancer 2.0 in here. You seem like a very nice person, Biggie Smalls. I appreciate you.
I'm Gary Diggs. but I appreciate this name now.
Do you mean Diggy Talls? I do. Ah!
The Bodega Cat does not appreciate you making a better pun than them, so like just kind of stares at you and like, all right, well, I was gonna give you a pass. It turns a page in the book.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Bodega Cat. I apologize. I didn't mean to offend you, Bodega Cat. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so here's your riddle. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
I like these.
The more of it there is, the less you see.
A hole?
How can the be no.
Sayers are usually good at these.
No.
Darkness?
Yes, it's darkness.
Well, I guess you could find darkness in a hole.
Okay, it could be a hole because if it was a larger
Okay, yeah,
hole,
it
you
could
would
be a hole, but it could not be a hole. It could be darkness, like the darkness you're about to see right now. Goodbye, and then everything fades to black.
No Dice is part of the Pocket Podcast Network, delivering quality content right to your pocket.